What inspired you to start Roti Bank?
Sir, I think Warren Buffett said that at the age of 14 he started earning. Then he says, I should have started at the age of 11 and 10. I wasted 3 years of my life. In the same way, in my opinion, there is no retirement at 60. You retire from life only at 85, 86, 87. So your productive years are this. My productive years is this. Whatever I do today, I am backed by the experience and by the reputation I have earned in the state of Maharashtra. So I never have retired. I have only changed track. I don't wear uniform, but I wear a suit and a tie every day and do leadership actions every day. So after retirement, I worked for 1 year in the National Security Advisor's Office. 3 years I worked in the Reserve Bank, the Governor Raghuram Rajan. I was the security advisor for handling the RBI matters. Then I started a company of my own called Securus First India Private Limited. Then I worked in 10 companies as director, independent director. I worked for 15 NGOs. One NGO is this, for which I am the managing trustee. This idea of starting this came long before when I was a small boy, when we were deprived of food, and there was a little kind of a famine, if you remember, 62 to 67, and food wasn't there. Green Revolution came later. PL 480 wheat came from USA, if you remember a little bit. We have gone through that, so I remember those days when food was scarce. Food was a scarce commodity. So now I thought by looking after the poor, by looking after the street children, we can change them, we can give them better nutrition, take them to school, give them education, change their entire lifestyle. Can there be a Sivanandhan hidden in the street children? Can that boy become an IPS officer? Can he become an IAS officer? Can he join the UN tomorrow? So I look at every child as a future Sivanandhan. So I start giving them through the Roti Bank. What we do is wherever food is going excess, wherever food is getting waste, we collect it and immediately in 60 minutes we give. We get fresh food and give it to the school children and to the patients of the Tata Cancer Hospital. Every day we are giving 3,000 meals, sir. That makes 1 million meals a year. Next year, in 2020, I'll make it 2 millions. That means every day 6,000 meals. We are growing well. We started with 1 van. Today we have 8 vans. And the 9th van is already ordered. So people are generous and CSR funds are coming. People like you are promoting me by doing such programs. So it's wonderful to work in a place like Mumbai where generosity is there unlimited.
There are many youngsters who work for Roti Bank. What is their contribution?
Sir, all youngsters of the future, they are the bright kind of guys. Finance and technology is known to them. So most of them working with me are all volunteers working in various companies like finance companies like JP Morgan, banks and all that. So they give their time, they volunteer and help me in making a website or creating creativity like this and campaigns and various campaigns. Like last year I said we made a 20,000 meal program, a campaign in the month of November 14th or so. That is the World Happiness Day. Entirely run by these youngsters. They did the crowd, sourcing the crowd fund and ordering burgers. 20,000 children were identified and they were taken in time and given the food and everything like that. Incidentally, now on October 16th is the World Food Day. We are doing 50,000 meals. Completely run by these youngsters. I give credit, full credit to them. I only use my name and connections and all. But the whole planning, meticulous planning is done by them. So the source of energy is coming from those youngsters.
So basically you get a lot of energy by being with the youngsters.
I forget my age, sir. When they are all 23, 25, I never ever once thought I'm 68 and I'm an old man. No.
What is your advice to youngsters?
All young people should know that you should have something called a backbone. That is guts, the courage to call a spade a spade. In Indian context today, what we are missing is a combination of leadership endowed with honesty and taking risk to take decisions. There are a lot of honest people who don't take any risk and decision. And there are a lot of people who are taking risk and decision, but they are totally dishonest. So if only you as an youngster is endowed with the honesty, all your needs are met by by the others. But your greed cannot be met by even God. God also cannot make you satisfied. So if you have honesty and if you take decisions and implement them, and you are educated well, informed decisions you take, nobody can stop you from growing into from a newspaper boy to the president of the country. Look at our Prime Minister, Sri Narendra Modi. He says he was selling tea in the railway platform. But today he's become the why PM? Why PM? He's a world statesman. The other day he was hugging Vladimir Putin. And then next day he's with Donald Trump. And the third day he's in the United Arab Emirates becoming the highest civilian award. What a journey, sir. So my suggestion is, whoever is watching, read well, study well, work very hard, be honest, take well-informed decisions and take risks. You can become a Narendra Modi and you can become an Abdul Kalam and you can become anything.
Very well said, sir, and it's an absolute pleasure.
Thank you so much.
It's
Thank
been
you.
great to have you on our side.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much.